Okay, so KRIS is playing back-to-back.
All right. And what are the... Why? These are some brutal 16s. They just keep showing up in draws, man.
Oh god, the neutrino.
Neutrino Firestorm, like it's a little easier in World, but like, wow, oh, that's just some rough luck, man.
I wanted to see some neutrino today.
Yeah, and unfortunate thing is that right now we're playing the tournament during maintenance, so during the start of every player's match, they have to change all their settings. It takes some extra time, but not much you can do about maintenance. But yeah. All right, looks like we're getting into our first song here. Infinite World, I will say, I'm pretty certain is one of those songs that's like 2:15 in length or something like that. So it essentially just like never feels like it ever ends.
It's 14, I think.
Yeah, like the 14 has like almost 700 notes for some reason, and it's not even like particularly hard in its patterning. It just keeps going. And I imagine that's probably the same thing with the 11, where like there's a lot of just straightforward MA parts, like maybe like candles or things like that, maybe some basic crossovers, but just very much an MA thing, and just keep consistent, don't get tired, and don't get thrown off your internal metronome.
Yeah.
Versus like the Fire, which is like...
I think that's also kind of a long song.
Yeah, it feels like a long song, just because like there are parts in the music where you're just like, all right, it's time to end, and it's just another verse, and it's like, okay, I guess we're keep playing. And it's also an X2 chart, which means that you get a lot more like ambiguities, runs you have to do double stepping or crossed over or things along that nature. All right. Oh wow, Kuro has taken a significant lead already, and there's been... Oh, that helps. They had a white combo for a while. That makes sense. I was like, why do they have a 10-point lead when it's like 40 combo in? That's crazy.
KRIS picks up a grade.
Yeah. A couple grades. Now we're back in grateful combos, but it looks like the lead has stayed around 10 EX, breakable for a 10, but it takes some effort.
Oh, it's getting smaller.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Just, it is pretty. It's pretty consistent. Like it's type of thing. There's not like big swings back and forth. Both players, keeping it very consistent. A ton of marvelous on the screen. Maybe occasional like slows or fast or something, but yeah, you can definitely tell based on the combo. We still have like a minute left in this chart, and we're already at like 300 combo.
This looks like it's one of the... Actually, I don't know.
In terms of what, like the length or like the song?
Oh, I was looking at the background. I was wondering if it was...
yeah, it's one of the Toho like background videos.
Oh,
yeah.
I was wondering if it was from one that one like fan-made anime they made.
No, that's Zephyr. That's Zephyr. All right, looks like Kuro has gotten a bigger lead at this point, so I imagine they'll take it. Song 2, 1-0. Oh, there's actually a little bit more syncopation here in this ending. Yeah. Well done to both players, KRIS. The grateful combo there.
Kuro. Oh, 16.
Oh my, yeah, 16 and 1. Like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
Like 32 perfects over on KRIS' side. So like that's still pretty good. For tournament. Trying to adjust the new conditions and all that. But yeah, 16. Yeah, it's very good for this, especially for this stage of the bracket. Yeah. One thing that I noticed like was happening was actually like in general, like what I expect with people's like PBs that like play here, even like some of the best players, they score significantly lower, and a lot of that is actually like adjusting to like cabs you don't play on nearly as often or ever. Like, I think yesterday there was a really funny match in the sense of, I believe it was Glitchy versus Nemesis, which is like top 2 seeds. They're like competing for like a 3-0 in their pool, and they picked a 10, and they both got like above 20 perfects on that. And like in my head, I'm like, you should not be getting 20 perfects. This should be SDPs. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like if you don't adjust, you lose.
I don't know if you heard, but we have like some Franken cabs.
Yes, I heard that from Julia before, and just knowing that information beforehand is so helpful.
Oh.
Okay. All right, looks like both players keeping their full combos here. This part coming up actually does cross over if you commit to it, which is weird. But I don't expect either player to actually do that. Yeah, no. Double stop to win. You know what? Do what you can to get your Marvelous, regardless of what happens. If you want to put New Century in left, you can put New Century in left.
Yeah.
For being a 14, our margins are exactly tied at this point. This is incredible, man. Oh my gosh, yeah, the lead is just flipping back and forth over and over again. Like, we're gonna get to halfway point and it's, oh wait, it's real. This is the largest lead in the song with 8 points, but like, it's still anyone's game here. Oh, actually, we see KRIS is actually taking a fairly big lead, all things considered.
Okay.
Looks like it's still a little bit more consistent, like all the 16th runs. Like, I see a lot more like a mix of judgments on Kuro's side.
Yeah.
All right, this next run coming up after this section is very rude. You gotta start up. You gotta start this with your down on the right foot, so you have to foot switch. And then it just starts putting in crossovers, and then it just puts in more foot switches, just unlabeled, you know, all that fun stuff. Yeah, you know, after a certain point, KRIS definitely took the lead, but it was very close for half of that song.
Definitely.
You know, good stuff, both players, and we're going to song 3.
Second part of that song really ramped up.
Yeah, it absolutely does, yeah. It's one of those type of beat drop songs, you know, you get to the halfway point and then just essentially all hell breaks loose, right? It's not something that like starts off like really just in your face right away. It's like something comes to mind. It's actually Glow the Crowd 17, where it just throws you into 16th runs from the very beginning. It's like, all right, go ahead and just do them. You'll be fine. So I recognize this from World, but I have not actually played World. Do you happen to know anything about this chart?
I've seen this jacket many times, and I've never played this song.
All right, but I imagine this is like based on the preview. I'm hearing a bunch of syncopation. This is actually reminding me of something like the footwork genre. Like I think robot footwork is an example where it's just rhythms everywhere. It's basically just percussionist dream or nightmare, depending on how you view it.
That's a very funny chart.
Yeah. Like it reminds me of like something like even like Step Machine, where like you're just changing quantizations of what you're doing like all the time. You just have to work with it. Interesting song 3. You know, like it sounds like maybe I'm just spitballing here. Maybe it's just purely 8th notes, and it's just like, well, okay, it's time to Marvelous attack. But this seems like fairly tricky from the music preview.
Yeah.
Best of luck to both players. One of our few best of 3s that I've seen. KRIS holding out a white combo. Oh. Well, okay. I don't expect the white combo to hold, so I can't be blamed for that one. All right, looks like we actually have a lot of gallops. I actually expect that, you know, the chart padding to evolve a little bit, but
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, now I see all the syncopation.
Yeah, you're right.
The music preview is indicative of this song, man. Oh, there's like crossover stuff too. Oh yeah, you have to like either foot switch some of those or cross them over, and that's not easy. All right, looks like Kuro's taking a small lead, but with the amount of syncopation in the song, if one bad like little run could just kind of ruin things.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Anyone's game. Alright, KRIS is still holding the PFC despite, you know, like all the little changes that happen about the song with the rhythms and all that. But, you know, they've actually made a bigger lead for themselves here, you know, around 15 points or so. You know, Kuro's keeping up, but like it's the type of thing where just a little bit more marvelous across the board, and just the lead starts to just keep going and going. And wow, PFC from KRIS, well done.
That was a tricky song.
That was a very difficult song. You're just getting 32 perfects in tournament, and you're at this level, like in the tournament, like this place is stacked. It's the real answer here. The place is stacked.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, good stuff to Kuro, and I believe for the grand finals we'll have Vector versus KRIS. KRIS, I believe, is on loser side, so he'll have to win 2 sets if he wants to win this.
Oh.